Hey everybody, it's Aquila, and this is the Lefty Knitter Podcast, episode 135, coming to you from a new location. Yes, I'm in Baltimore. This is actually the rooftop outdoor space that is shared at my works building. It's shared by a hotel and any of the occupants of the building that we are in. So, welcome back to any of my continuing viewers, and welcome to anyone who is new. I hope it's not loud, because I hear like air conditioners running, I think on roofs. I'm not quite sure. I hear a noise. I just hope it's not distracting. Just finished lunch. It is Wednesday, October 6th, and it is Vlogtober time. We have been posting videos every day. And I think John is taking over today, and I might have to put disclaimers about curse words at the beginning of the video. People were interested in seeing his day and a little bit of what he would show for Vlogtober, and so I kindly asked him and told him that his viewers would like to see him also participating. So yeah, so life of a crane guy, which he's already texted me and said, just remember you asked me to do this. So I think that was a little bit of a warning. So this is a podcast that is done vlog style. I try to record through the week, moosh them all together, and then post on Saturdays. I have not had much going on in my craft life lately. It's been like I'm in a valley right now. No, I'm not peaking. I don't know. I just am. I don't know. Not that I'm not feeling motivated. I just feel like I'm tired and I don't have the headspace to just be doing much of anything. So I've only been working on one project, and this is one you have seen in the last 2 episodes, but if you're new, you haven't seen it at all. So this is a shawl, and it is called the Easy Goes It Shawl by the Finicky Creations. I believe that's right. If I'm wrong, I'll put a correction, which is what I do. And it's a 1-skein shawl. I had seen this shawl at a trunk show. The trunk show was put on at the local yarn shop, which I can't think of its name. But Haynes House was there, at Haynes House, and I bought a skein of their yarn. Brian had one of these shawls knit as an example, and I knew that's what I was gonna make when I bought this yarn, and it's been probably about a year since I bought it, but I'm doing it. So, at Haynes House Yarn, the colorway is called The Woods, and I am on the last section. I have this much yarn left. Oh, it looks good with my sweater. I have this much yarn left. Don't know what that is. Probably like between 30 and 40 grams maybe left. And here's the shawl. I do have a progress keeper, so I will be able to show where I was the last time. Sorry, it's taken me a minute. Alright. I was where that progress keeper was. So it wasn't many sections done, but the rows have been getting longer. This last section is a lace row that is happening, and there's this much more of the shawl. So this will block out. It is very stretchy, and I will aggressively block this. I've never used blocking wires. I borrowed them once from one of my knit group girls, and I should really buy some, or I think you can just get like thicker wire. I can't think of it might not be called wire, but like at a home store like Home Depot or Lowe's, I think you can just get some sort of I don't know if it has to be like coated or something though, so I should probably look into that. But I know you can buy actual blocking wires, and what you do with blocking wires, if you've never used them before, they're pretty stiff. So you go along the edge of what you're trying to block, so you kind of just go in and out of the stitches, and then you lay that down on your blocking mats and you pin it with the wire in it, and it keeps a nice straighter edge versus if you're using just individual pins. Sometimes you can get an edge where it pins out like this and you get like fake picots from pinning it. So I think I might get a set of blocking wires because I think it does really help when you're blocking out a shawl. I said a lot in this clip already, and I apologize. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I should probably, if I really diligently work on it, I can have this done probably by the end of this no, maybe not. Maybe not. It's Wednesday already. I probably won't. I've been really tired at night, and I get like 4 rows in, and then I'm like, I'm done for the night. Having some caffeine today. I don't drink a lot of soda, but I do like soda. I enjoy drinking soda, but I am very mindful and I try not to drink a lot. But that is one of the biggest debates: is are you a Coke or are you a Pepsi fan? I am a Coke girl all the way, through and through. John likes Pepsi, so, you know, mixed feelings in our household. Cheers. All right, it is Friday, October 8th, and I was telling you guys in the last clip about my shawl, and I didn't think I would get it done, but guess what I might have done? It's not done, but guess what I might have done for tomorrow? I hope we have decent internet service. We are going to the land of the Amish. And I'm not quite sure what the cell tower service will be like for me to upload tomorrow. Luckily, it should be short. So, my easy goes at y'all. I worked my fingers off, even though I was only getting a couple rows done a night. Last night, I stayed up, watched an extra episode of a show, and I got all of the actual knitting done. I just need to bind off. I weighed this because I was showing it on Vlogtober, and I have 22 grams left. So if I use like 2 grams to bind off, I still have 20 grams, and that's pretty decent, so that's exciting. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'll have it. It'll go in my bag of fingering weight scraps. And now with my knitting machine, I use my scraps for all kinds of stuff with my knitting machine, so it'll get used. I was where Mr. Scully Skull was, so I was just starting the lace area. I think I might have had a row or 2 done. Yeah, I had a row or 2 done. And yeah, that's gonna block out great. It's gonna block out so good. It's like this diamond lace, kind of. So excited! So I'm going to bind this off. I might bind it off in the car. I might bind it off when I'm there. I don't know yet. I still have to pack stuff. And then I'll probably finish this episode on location at the campground. Exciting! I came up and I was like, John, now I don't know what to take with me because I don't have any socks. The only other thing I have is that sweater and a blanket, and I'm not taking either of them. And he was like, well, would you mind making me a hat? I was like, of course not. I love making hats because they're quick, they're easy, they're satisfying, and he's grateful for them and he wears them. And I'm actually really, really excited to knit with this color. So this is the color John dyed on worsted weight. So I am making him the photographer hat, which is Lavagna Patricella, and I think it's still free. I'll try to remember. I've made him many, so if I remember, I'll put in a little slideshow of all the ones I've made. Not just for him, I made one for his buddy Sam, I made one for our friend Laura, so I've made a few. The only thing that I modify is in the pattern, I believe it calls for like 5 inches of ribbing and 5 inches of stockinette, but I do 4 inches of ribbing and 6 inches of stockinette before I start decreasing. Now, because I'm using worsted weight, I know you can kind of interchange DK and worsted, but I'll have to keep an eye on it, right? So I am still going to use my US 4 and US 6, US 4 for the ribbing, US 6 for the stockinette, because that is what I've made them all on, and I know you can kind of interchange both weights. It's a hat. I can rip it out if it's not great, and I can always change my needle sizes. I'm still going to cast on 96 stitches because I still think it's going to be fine. If anything, I would go down like 4 stitches maybe, but I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. So I picked out a bag, and I picked out, I wound up the yarn. So this is John's color that he dyed, that he is absolutely in love with, and so are people from the posts, like comments. It is called, I just said it on Vlogtober. Dopamine. It is the colors that he was trying to dye to make our football team, our American football team's colors, which is the Ravens. But I think I love it. I love it so much. So this is what I will have for my potato chip knitting while we are camping. There we go, screenshot. Since I think I already have one with the shawl, I try to do different things. I try not to show the same thing in my screenshots. That's not always easy when sometimes all I've knit on for like 2 weeks is that shawl. I have my needles ready. So I have my US 4 16-inch. I have a mix of needles, and I am not a snob. I will use all my needles. I have some Susan Bates. These are my 6s. I really need to order a Chigo US 6 and a 16-inch since I do use it quite often. But I have this one. This is the one with the bent. Can you see how they're like bent? I really like these when I knit hats. I wouldn't like this. I mean, it's a 16-inch cord. I probably wouldn't do a shawl on it, but I would not like using these for something not in the round. And then, of course, you need some double points to do your decreases at the top. So these are all in my bag from Twisted Yarn and Fiber. Very Halloweenish, right? I think it's perfect to take camping. It's a Halloween weekend. They're watching Scooby-Doo the first night. Then they're having a Halloween dance party. It's no dressing up, but you can dress up. You can decorate your campsite. They're doing a golf cart parade. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a little peoply because, you know, you're out in the world. But it's camping, and it's only so many people that can be there because there's only so many spots. So I'm hoping it won't be too peoply. Oh, I have some other needles in there. I don't know what size those are. I think those are 8s and double points in my bag. I have almost all my bags, I have little notion tins. I do need to put one that's different because these are all the same stitch marker. So I need to put something different in here so I can mark my progress. So I'm going to go dig through my progress keepers right now and throw something in so I have it for my project. All right, so until I round this video up, I hope you're all well. See you then. Hey everybody, it is Saturday, October 9th. Shower hair, don't care. Wearing my heart knitting shirt. I finished that shawl. I just have to block it, which I can't do camping, but I'll show you guys. And then, of course, I'll show you it after it's blocked because it's gonna grow substantially. Because look how, like, it's just so little. All right, I was... Bless you, Hayes. I was right there. I only needed to finish a little bit of the lace. Now, I'll put my hands at both ends and I'll stretch it out. love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
I know.
Hazel's being mean. All right, and then of course, she's in the bunks. I cast on the hat while we were on the road because this only took me like 10 minutes to find off, like no time at all. And I cast this on, and there we go. That's what we got. So
Mommy, show them me.
I'll show them you in a minute. So we are gonna go, I think, into Lancaster. We got up there at 9:30.
No, we're going to
Hayes,
get fish.
can I finish? I'm finished. You stay quiet, and I'm gonna finish. Okay? Please.
I saw you.
I know you saw me.
Mommy, just show them me.
Still wants me to show you. You got her. So we are still at the table, and she's in the bunk. There you go. You want to say hi? Okay, that's plenty. Bottom bunk, top bunk. All right, so today we're gonna go into Lancaster, go to some of the markets. We got up to the thing to sign up for the pool, and every spot was filled. So no pool is indoor pool, no pool. And we need to find bait, so we're gonna do that because we did bring her fishing rod because there is a big river that's right along the side of us. So we are going to attempt that and see where this day takes us. And yeah, so until next time, knit happy, everybody. Take care of each other, check in on each other, all the things. All right.